Well, let's start this video off with how I go about doing some powder coating for the Torino. This is the blast cabinet that I have here that I use. This is a scat blast cabinet. I got this at Tip Tools. They're only about 10 miles from my house here, so I figured I'd give them the business, and they do have nice quality sandblast cabinets in case you're interested. This is my converted double oven that I picked up on Craigslist for $50. I have some pictures of this if anybody's interested in how I went about doing this, but here is the inside of the oven. It's a single oven now, and I converted 2 doors into 1 door. And these are the Torino headlight buckets assembly that I am putting in here after they've been sandblasted and blown off. Now they will get outgassed in this oven at 450 degrees for 1 hour. That gets all the impurities out, any oils that happen to be on there, even though I wore rubber gloves. Bring it to the surface, then after I'm done with that, I could powder coat them. I'm really not into this powder coating to get into a lot of money. So this is just a small spray booth made out of cardboard that I hang my parts from off of this angle of metal, and it is grounded to an 8-foot grounding rod outside of the garage, and then it's also grounded right here off of the powder coating gun. Now this is my regulator and moisture trap, and it does pretty good for me. I make sure I've got all the moisture out of the lines, and I'll show you how I have that in the future here. This is the EZ50 powder coating gun. It is a step up from the Eastwood dual voltage gun. I really like it. I'm having good results with it. No problems thus far. This is about $369, and I think the place is called Pittsburgh Spray Equipment, and they have them there. Here is my Champion 5 horsepower 2-stage compressor with some black pipe going up and down to collect moisture and to cool the lines down. I have ball valves to drain at the bottom, plus I have a automatic drain right here that comes on for 10 or 15 seconds right when the air compressor turns on. And I got that idea with some relays and some other things here that work off of the starter of this. I got that idea off of eBay. I'm sorry, off of YouTube. Okay, it's been an hour at 450 degrees. The manufacturer of the powder tells you to go ahead and outgas 50 degrees higher than what the curing temp is for the powder. And the powder, the finish coat powder, which is stone black from Prismatic, has a time of 12 minutes. But I am going to put zinc rich primer on first, and then I will do the second coat of the black, stone black. Let's see if I can get this open for you now. All right, there it is. It's got a funny color to it, but they've been outgassed. Now I'm going to take these off of here and hang them up to cool. Hang these up right here to cool. And that's where all of the parts will go. All the parts are hanging, and gonna let those cool off. Then once I do that, I'm gonna spray the high zinc powder, which is in the gun right now. Like I said, this is a Redline EZ50 powder coating gun. This is the powder that I use as a primer. It's made by Columbia Coatings. It is zinc rich primer, and it's from Columbia Coatings. And you do not do a full cure on this when you're top coating with a color afterwards. This you put on a thin coat, cover it nicely, and then the temperature for this is 356 degrees, and you get it to flow, which means when the powder turns shiny, it has started to flow, and from that point, bake it for 3 minutes and pull out. You do not want to do a full cure on this because you have to top coat it with your color, which is stone black. And if you do a full cure on this, your second coat will not stick. So after you do this for 3 minutes, you let that cool, and then what you do is you top coat with whatever color. In my case, it's stone black from Prismatic. You raise the temperature up to 400 degrees and you bake it for 12 minutes and then pull out. One thing I forgot to mention is you need to do a temperature test on the metal. Once the metal reaches the desired temp, then you could start your timer. And only then do you start your timer. And this is what I use for checking the temperature. It's a laser temperature gun. Okay, now that the part has cooled, I could go ahead and start spraying it. One thing I should mention is it's always good to have some type of a dust mask with this. It's very important that you protect your lungs. So, keep that in mind. Okay, the primer's on this one, and I'll be doing the other part shortly. But yeah, this is what it looks like when it's got 3 minutes of bake time on it. Okay, a couple more pieces primed. All I got left are the headlight section where the headlights sit in, and that'll be coming up next. One thing I failed to mention, this knob right here is your voltage selector. It's variable. I set it for the primer halfway, and then for the black final coat I lower it down another 25%. There's what's called Faraday issues. That is problems with getting powder to go in this area here on the fold. It doesn't want to go in there, so that'll help with the Faraday issue. Okay, all the parts are zinc prime coated. I raised the temperature up in the oven to 400 degrees, and I'm also going to clean this gun out completely. Unlike a wet gun, this just blows out with compressed air, and that's all you need to do. Fairly easy to clean. Once it's cleaned, I will put the stone black in and we'll proceed from there. Okay, I'm ready to start with the stone black. This is a second coat of a color. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, we got the part in the oven, and once it reaches 400 degrees, I will start the timer for 12 minutes. But the part has to reach 400 degrees. Okay, let's see what the temperature is up to now, see if it's 400 yet. No, it's there. Gotta start the timer. Well, the first part is done. Came out real nice. I've got some other parts in there now cooking. Well, a couple more pieces out of the oven. Looking good. I got the headlight buckets in there now, cooking. So when they come out, I'll show you those too. Well, we're all done. Redline EZ50. Not a bad gun. I like it. Got in all the Faraday places, no problem. Really nice. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope this was helpful to somebody out there.